and a Nutrisystem update. So today marks day 13. So today is day 13. Tomorrow will be day 14. So it's week 2. This week was so much easier than the first week with the shakes. Once the shakes were gone, it's like night and day for me. I'm so much happier this week. I have not felt hungry at all. And the way that it works now is, I'll kind of give you an idea of what I eat per day. So they have bagels that are part of the Nutrisystem, and then I've cooked 2 eggs with that and had the bagels, and then I kind of make the eggs over easy, where all the yolk is kind of turned over, but it's still a little runny on the very middle of it. And I put that on top of the bagel. So I've been having that, and then I've had also the breakfast sandwich. The turkey sausage is awesome. Like, that's my favorite thing. It tastes just like I'm eating McDonald's. Like, I'm just being completely bad. And then during my snack, I've been doing like string cheese and some sort of vegetable in the morning, and or like cottage cheese and some type of vegetable, which I actually liked cooked spinach with the cottage cheese. I know that sounds weird, but it actually tastes really good together, and I just kind of stirred it up. I have weird taste, so I'm not going to recommend it to anyone else. Let's see. This is the big thing. So I lost a total of 12 pounds for the first week, but then I went up to 168, so I had gained, what was I down to? 165, so I gained 3 to 4 pounds, and I was mad. I was so mad because I didn't know why. I was being very strict. I didn't do anything bad over the weekend or anything, and so I called the counselor, which they really are. If you want to do chat, which I started with chat and then I decided I wanted to call them. Excuse me. But they were so helpful. I was like amazed at how the customer service was. And so we went through meal by meal to see everything. She actually had me check my string cheese to check the calories and stuff like that. And what actually I was doing wrong was I wasn't consuming enough calories. But I'm not kidding. I feel like I'm eating all day long. I'm not hungry. And so I just felt like if I'm not hungry, well, what's the point of adding those calories in? It just doesn't seem like it would be beneficial if you don't need it. So she said, first of all, my string cheese didn't have enough calories in it. It needed to be between 80 and 120 calories, and my string cheese was 60 calories. So I actually have now like 1.5 of them to get the calorie count up there. And we played around with a couple of things. Anyway, so I took all of that weight back off. So now I'm back to even, and I'm hoping maybe I might lose a pound in the next, well, I do weigh in on Wednesday, so hopefully I'll see a 1 more pound loss. But I kind of had a feeling that I was going to go up. My body just, any diets I've ever done where I've gone down to 1,000 calories, and I have done the 1,000 calorie, it seems like then my body freezes a little bit. So to get already back down and be even again is actually really good news to me. So that's a good start. The one thing that I so far I've liked the meals, but the one meal I did not like was 2 nights ago. I had the roast beef with garlic gravy and mashed potatoes, and I couldn't get over the smell. The smell, it was horrendous. I heated it up and I took 2 bites of it, 2 little bites, and I was like gagging because I just couldn't get over the smell. It wasn't so much even the taste, it was the smell I couldn't get over. And I ended up throwing it away and actually taking it to the outside trash can because I couldn't handle the smell. Well, I thought maybe I'm just making too big of a deal. Maybe I'm just sensitive because I really like the frozen foods a little bit more than the packaged food dinners. Although so far all the packaged food dinners have been good. I haven't had any issues with it. It's just, I don't know, the frozen one just feels a little fresher and it's not, I don't know, I feel like you have to put some stuff in it to make it stay where it doesn't have to be refrigerated. So, I think that's why I kind of like the frozen a little better. Anyway, so 20 minutes went by. My husband was upstairs, and he came downstairs, and he thought one of the dogs pooped in the house because the smell was so bad. He's all, oh my gosh, for reals, I think one of the dogs pooped in the house. You need to go look around for it. So we're like looking around, and then I'm like, I know what you're smelling. You're smelling that roast beef that I was telling you smelled so bad. He's all, oh my God, that smells so bad. He was gagging because he was like, we got to find, this is bad. One of the dogs is sick, like went diarrhea on the floor. And I was like, that's the meat. And he was laughing. I was laughing because I didn't feel so bad now because it actually really did smell as bad as I felt it smelled. So that is definitely going off the list. I will not be ordering it. I actually have like 3 or 4 more left of those because I thought they were going to be good, so I'm kind of stuck with them. I think what I'm going to do is an a la carte order for a couple of items to replace those out. It just is worth it to me. I don't want those. I'm just not going to eat those again. I can't. It smelled too bad. Like I said, the taste, when I put it in my mouth, it didn't taste bad. But it's just the smell was so bad. There was no way I was getting that food down. There was just no way. So, but so far so good. I really like this program. This is the first one, even including Weight Watchers, where I feel like I really like it. I feel like it's going to be easy to commit to. Because, I mean, any temptation was there this weekend. My husband ordered pizza. They were having ice cream sundaes. They went to Cold Stone Creamery, which is like a ice cream place. They brought home chocolate cake. They did anything and everything to torture me, I felt like, this weekend. And I stayed strong. I really honestly didn't even feel tempted by it, which was surprising to me because normally I'm a carbaholic. So if you put a carb in front of me, I want it. They got McDonald's. I love McDonald's fries. And I did good. So that's a really good start for me. I thought that's pretty awesome that I was able to stick to it. And, you know, it's nice too with Nutrisystem is later on when I feel like I can venture out a little bit that you can actually have meals like Chili's, McDonald's. There's like certain things you can eat from those places. Fries are not on that list, but that is nice when things maybe start getting a little boring that I can every once in a while add something to it. But I think definitely for the first month I'm not going to be venturing out at all. I want to make sure that I follow it because I feel like that's when a slip up can happen. The only problem I see is, you know, now that it's spring, my husband was talking about doing a nice meal on Sunday for Easter, and I said, oh, I can't, I'm going to be doing Nutrisystem. So that can be a little alienating. I can see, like, in the future, hanging out with friends and stuff when the food's around, how that could be kind of weird. Especially because it seems like everything that I do with friends and stuff revolves around eating. So, I got to work around that somehow. That'll be my new challenge, but it's worth it to me because I'll feel better and I'll want to actually go out. Because right now I don't want to go out because I feel like embarrassed that I put on so much weight and I haven't seen anyone. So they're just going to be looking at me going, holy cow, she has ballooned up. And that, I mean, maybe it's just more in my own head, or maybe it's true because some of my friends are kind of catty, and I say friends loosely, but you know, it's maybe it's just a female thing. We just are very insecure with ourselves, and we're our own worst critic. But I don't know. We'll see how the coming months go now that it's getting warmer, and we'll be going to events and things with friends and stuff. And I mean, I gotta push through it. I gotta figure out a way around it, and so that'll be my new challenge. Let's see. Oh, one thing I read on Nutrisystem's website is they said that you should never eat where you're not supposed to eat. So if you're in the living room, you shouldn't eat if that's not a place that you would normally eat, because it'll trigger those thoughts constantly. And in order to like break the process of that constant bad eating, that you only keep it to certain rooms that you would normally eat, so that you don't continue to trigger that thought of, oh, I want to munch on something, or, you know, I feel like I need those bag of chips or whatever because we're watching our favorite show. So I'm going to try to do that this week and see if that really makes a difference with that snacking thing. I mean, honestly, I haven't been hungry, but I have felt like I need something to do with my hands, like almost like a smoker or something. Like I feel that I'm so used to just kind of noshing on bad for you foods. Now I just need to move it over to noshing on vegetables and stuff, which is fine. It's just going to be, I think it will be more helpful to not eat it in the areas I'm not supposed to. I think that might actually make sense to me. So that's my new goal. So we are almost done with week 2, and I'll be going into week 3. And I have to say, I really feel like this is something I can stick to. And I'm excited. I also heard one of my subscribers is going to be joining with me on Nutrisystem, and I'm super excited that somebody's going to be joining with me. We can conquer it together. So that's exciting. So welcome aboard. I'm excited to have you on the team and have support for each other. That'll be fun. So that is all that's going on right now. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.